The soft life isn't just an aesthetic, it's a strategy for a more prosperous and peaceful life. And I'm going to tell you how. So I'm sure you've seen something online about the soft life, whether it's Instagram or Pinterest. It's this beautiful aesthetic of, skincare regimens and bubble baths and champagne, and it's very luxurious. It's great. But that's not all that the soft life is. That's like the tip of the soft life iceberg. The soft life is really a lifestyle that was started by women who were just tired of being overworked, exhausted, and depleted from striving and hustling and grinding for their dreams. And you don't have to live that way. You can live softly and still live your dream life. The soft life definitely is not just living in the lap of luxury free of problems. That's escapism. The soft life is a lifestyle of low stress and self care that is rooted in a holistic approach, meaning your mind, body, spirit, soul, your emotions, your mental health, your physical health. All of these things create a healthy version of you. You have to consider all of them to live a soft life. It's really all about just slowing down and taking better care of yourself to live the life you want. So I'm going to give you 3 reasons why you need the soft life. Number 1 is surrender. There is so much power and freedom in letting go. Not only should you let go and let God control your life, but you should relinquish control over your circumstances. First of all, you can't control your circumstances. So it makes sense to let God, who created you, take control. In another way, it doesn't make sense to try to control external factors when we can't control external factors. Even as a wife and a mom and a business owner, you can't always control your kids, your spouse, your work conditions, your colleagues. I mean, the list goes on. Sometimes unforeseen circumstances happen you can't control. You have to focus your control on yourself. When you focus on controlling how you move through the world, how you respond, you become a better version of yourself. And then everything around you changes and gets better too. Having flexibility in the face of challenges is a big one. I can speak for myself and say I am not the most flexible when it comes to challenges. I often feel inconvenienced and frustrated. But if I don't allow myself to see what is happening, to remember that I can't control this challenge, these external circumstances, and just kind of go with it and let this challenge better me, I miss out on my blessing. The blessing is in the hardship. So surrendering is about loosening your grip on life and letting it flow. When you surrender, you feel so much alignment with your purpose, alignment with your life, with who you are. It's the best feeling. Number 2 is self-care. Self-care not only makes you a better person, but it makes you better at life. The reason why is because when you take care of yourself, you send the message to you that you value yourself, and that makes you see yourself as a person of value. It's so easy for self-care to be the first thing to go when things get chaotic or abrasive or just crazy in life. But when you make an effort to consider yourself, not just your skincare routine and healthy eating, but like how you feel. What do you need? Are you hydrating? Are you showering? Like, so many of the basics get thrown out the window when they're the most important. So by taking care of yourself, you also reduce stress. You also create an outlet, right? When things are kind of hectic, that helps you stay centered and balanced. It also helps empower you to face whatever challenges you have in life. The key is to routinize things. If you make certain self-care habits ingrained natural habits, it becomes easier and easier because it's just part of your routine. Then you don't have to think about it. Then when things are crazy, it may not fly out the window. And lastly, when you take care of yourself, you naturally become a better person that others can benefit from. And that's the whole goal. You can't pour from an empty cup. What are you doing to replenish yourself, to fill yourself up? There's an acronym that I made up years ago to help me remember why I'm here, and it's BEAM, bettering everything around me. If things around me are not getting better, I am the source of that, right? I can't control my circumstances, but I can control me. And if I better myself, everything around me gets better. If I neglect myself, everything around me goes to chaos. Number three, better boundaries. When you create better boundaries, you just create higher expectations for yourself. I like to think of living a soft life as sort of having this Glinda bubble, right? Or like a force field between me and the pressures of the world. In this bubble, I'm not escaping my problems, but I am taking a step back to say, I choose how I'm going to respond to my life. I choose how I'm going to move and operate through the world and how I'm going to show up for myself. You have to expect better for yourself to live a better life. And the only way you can do that is by setting stronger boundaries and enforcing them. It's okay to say no. You need to eliminate negativity and you need to protect your peace. So sometimes that means, no, I can't take on that extra project. No, I don't feel like going out tonight. And no, I'm not going to be there for you for the 50th time when you have never been there for me. Just some examples. The soft life is your force field of softness. It's a safe space for you to be soft and choose how you're going to respond. And I always recommend consulting God first. You might as well yield to the one who made you. You can control you, but he controls the circumstances. If there's ever anything that you can't handle, it's a good time to pray. And that's a big part of my self-care. I love to talk to God and pray. And whenever there's anything I can't handle, I cast my cares on him. That's what the word says. That's why he's here. So don't be afraid to delegate. You can delegate to the people in your life. You can also delegate to God. But either way, part of taking care of yourself is having boundaries. And that means that you don't have to control everything or do everything. You have to know what works for you. Know yourself, know your capacity, know where to say no. Also, when you set stronger boundaries and enforce them, the quality of your life goes up because you're not just accepting whatever comes to you. You control what comes into the bubble and what goes out, right? So if there's something toxic or negative, you do not have to engage with that. You can keep that out of your bubble, okay? And as your quality of life improves, you will continue to have higher expectations for yourself and those around you. So this is how you enter your soft life era, okay? It's 3 simple things. I hope you found this content helpful. I hope you come back again, like, comment, subscribe. I am going to continue to be giving content on how you can transform your life. Stay tuned for more. Take care.